to Smith Family Tabletop. This is another episode of Kraken Pack. Today we're going to be opening a Magic the Gathering Streets of New Capenna bundle box thing.
So these bundles are some of my favorite products, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it in just a second. But first, I wanted to tell you how we got this bundle. So we bought this bundle from our local game store, Game Goblins. They are a game store out of Little Rock, Arkansas. They also have a great web presence. You can order cards from their Crystal Commerce site or from them directly. They do give us a little bit of a discount. In full disclosure, they give us a little bit of a deal for filming this and for mentioning them. But they are a great store. We go there all the time anyway. I've been going since I started playing Magic about 6 years ago, and we go to their pre-releases. I used to play standard tournaments there back when I had time to do those kind of things. But it's a great store. We love the folks that work there. They'll treat you right. They'll give you good prices. And if you have cards that you want to sell, you can sell cards back to them, and they'll always give you a great price for those. So thank you to Game Goblins for sponsoring this video. Now let's talk about what a Magic the Gathering bundle is, if you don't know. So this is the product that replaced the old fat packs. So if you played Magic 5 or 6 years ago and you are familiar with the old fat packs, that's what this basically is. So as it says here on the back, it comes with 8 12-card Streets of New Capenna set boosters. So these are the set boosters like we've been opening. It comes with an alternate art traditional foil of Mysterious Limousine. So it's got kind of a special exclusive card in there. It also has 20 traditional foils, traditional foil, and 20 regular basic lands. So it comes with 40 basic lands as well, for those of you that may need to build up your basic lands or have some for draft or whatever. It also has a couple of reference cards to kind of explain how the game works and stuff like that. But most importantly, it also comes with a really nice box, a sturdy box to store your cards in. I believe you can store about 500 cards in it. Most of the time when we open a booster box like we did with this set a few episodes ago, and a bundle, I usually keep all the cards stored in this. Sometimes we buy a lot of a set like Innistrad Midnight Hunt I was a huge fan of, so I had too many cards that wouldn't fit all in the box. This also comes with a 20-sided spin-down die, and they're unique to each set. The ones that come in the bundle are a little bit bigger, and they're usually some kind of special design, so that one looks really pretty. I'm excited to see it in person. These are Allison's favorite things for us to pull out of the box. She's a big fan of the 20-sided die. So it also has the set symbol on it and all that good stuff. So I think we'll just get into this. And I'm going to show you all the stuff on camera that you get as we're opening it up. Now they've recently gone to this more kind of eco-friendly paper box instead of doing everything wrapped in plastic.
Oh, Dad, look.
So we open that up. It's got a pretty cool symbol there. I don't know if you can see it on the inside. The art from this set is beautiful, and they really do a good job of showing it off on these products. All right, you want to pull those out and show what's in that?
Okay. This is nothing.
That's the security tab. we'll put that on the camera there so everybody can see the security tab.
Ooh. It's the... Oh, this is all the people. The
families. So Streets of New Capenna, if you're not familiar with this set, it is based on kind of a roaring 20s, and you have these different crime families on this plane that rule everything. So here we've got kind of a classic lineup with all of the different, with one member from each of the different families on there. And if you look at the back of it, you've got a kind of explanation of the families and the colors that they're in. These are 3 colors for each family, what we call a shard in Magic the Gathering terms. That's from the old Shards of Alara set where we originally had these, and that's where the names of these come from. When you hear us say Esper or Bant or something like that, those are from the Shards of Alara shards. But here they refer to each 3-color set as a family. So we have the Obscura, the Maestros, the Riveteers, the Cabaretti, and the Brokers. spoiler alert, if you've been drafting at all, the Brokers is the way to go. You're gonna win. And that's what Lauren had for her pre-release kit. And when we did our all together playing at the same time game just for fun, she dominated. She beat the devil out of both me and Miss Allison with her Brokers deck. So we'll see how the one-on-one games go, but so far she's been wiping the floor. Was that it? Was that the only thing that was in the box?
Yeah.
Okay. So we also have the box. Can't really see that very well. I'll hold it up here. So this is what our box looks like. As you can see, it's a pretty sturdy, solid box. I'm a big fan. Now they do put these kind of spacers in here to kind of keep its shape and to keep it from crushing the packs. So I'm going to open that up. And what they've been doing recently is been putting these little pop-out things on this. It used to be like you could fold it out and it would be like a poster you could hang up, but now they do these little pop-out cards. So this is one of the lands, one of the new full art lands, the forest. We've got a pop-out card of Obnixilis on that side. We have some little pop-out +1/+1 counters, which is really handy.
Shield counter.
And shield counters on that side. Yeah, so I like to use these little things as spacers in the box. That's probably what they're actually intended for, so that I can separate. We tend to put our uncommons and commons in these boxes, so having something to separate those out is kind of nice. And then maybe something to split off the rest from the tokens or something. I'm not gonna take the time to pop that out on camera, but pretty cool looking thing.
Jack, there's a little mini box inside of the box.
There's a mini box inside the box, which is handy. And we'll talk about these in just a minute. Where is that spin down? Here it is.
There it is.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
You see that, babe? She's not on camera, but Allison's eyes are very wide. I think she's gonna take this one over for her life counter. So I'm gonna give us a little close up of it on the camera.
Star exploded and they got a picture of it and turned it into a dice.
Yeah, it's really cool how all the colors. I wonder what company makes these for them. I'd like to know that. If you know of the dice company that actually makes these spin downs, I'd like to know that. I'm curious about things like that. So that's pretty cool. Now, there we also have, so we have the traditional looking booster packs, which are pretty cool, and those are, the set boosters are that really gorgeous teal color that we've talked about before. But there are also 2 packs, like the wrapper from the 90s, that are...
What?
You're too young. Look like that. And they have any of the bundle exclusives cards in them and all of the lands.
And in case you can't tell by looking at them, they are like made out of paper.
Yeah, they're like wax paper. So I'm not going to open this one because it's just lands and we don't care about basic lands. Yeah, go ahead and open that one up and that'll show us our exclusive card and some of the foils. Beautiful. Go ahead.
Such a gentle opener of packs.
I was going to say such a satisfying noise, the pack opening. Now, if you want to be like Graham on Loading Ready Run, you have to smell the cards. How's it smell? Is it good?
It smells like a new car.
It smells like a new car. There you go.
It smells like what it smells like whenever you walk into a new car.
Awesome. So yeah, we got our bundle exclusive card, which I already mentioned is a foil alternate art version of Mysterious Limousine. 3 and 2 white for an artifact vehicle. It is a 4/4. And whenever Mysterious Limousine enters the battlefield or attacks, exile up to 1 other target creature until Mysterious Limousine leaves the battlefield. If a creature is put into exile this way, return each other card exiled with Mysterious Limousine to the battlefield under its owner's control. And it is a crew 2 vehicle, so it can also attack as a 4/4 creature. Now that's pretty cool because what you can do is when you play it, you exile whatever their best card is, and then if later on they pull something that's even better, then you go ahead and attack and you can choose to take whatever their better card is, but they do get that original one back. But you can kind of always get rid of their best thing while it's on there.
It has rainbows on
So
there.
pretty cool. Yeah, in the camera, the foiling does have rainbows. Now it is doing, you can kind of tell our foils from Magic have been a little bit bendy recently.
All of the rest of them are just really full, shiny lands.
Cool, so I'll show off one of these. So we've got, some foil basic lands. They're the set lands, which the art is really pretty from this set. All of it is fantastic, Art Deco style. Okay, so let's pull those off to the side. Now we're gonna go ahead and crack some packs since we've got the bundle and we've got a bunch of cracks to open. Let's, we've got these, I call them cracks. We're gonna crack some packs here. We did have a couple of little things here. This one talks about some of the most popular formats for playing Magic in case you are a beginner, and you can go to magicwizards.com/formats to learn more about that. And then on the back, it talks about the different phases that happen as you go through. So, you know, untapping, drawing your card, all that stuff. So if you're a beginner, you can put that to the side and it'll really help you. And then this just talks a little bit about how we cast spells, the different costs, and the back of it talks about attacking and blocking. So pretty handy. I think I've talked to some people. I didn't play when I was a kid, but I've talked to some people that played back in like 1994, and they didn't really have a lot of rules stuff around back then, and you didn't have YouTube videos to go and watch. So there were some really interesting games of Magic that happened before people really knew what they were doing. So I'm glad to have this. I'm glad to have YouTube and be able to go and learn a little bit more about the game before we play.
Okay.
You ready to open some packs? All right, I'll take the stack, and you want me to open them and hand them to you? Mm-hmm. And I can go ahead and pull this stuff out. So let's, I'm gonna get up on the mic here.
You open it up, and then this time you have to smell it, Dad.
I have to smell it this time?
Yep. Doesn't it smell like a new card?
It does smell like a new card. Okay, I'll get rid of anything that's not pertinent, and you can show it off. So we're not gonna go through every single thing. She'll show off the art card. We'll flip through the commons and uncommons pretty quickly, and then show off any special bordered cards and any rares we might actually talk about.
This is funny. It's a bunch of cat people, and then right there on the corner, you can see a cat.
An actual cat.
Yeah, an actual cat running away.
All right, so we've come to our first showcase frame. Now this one doesn't look like it is, don't look at the name, that's spoilers. This one doesn't look like it's gilded, but it is the showcase frame of the Maestro's Charm. Pretty cool uncommon there. What's next? The showcase Spara's Adjudicators. I believe that is the best one from this cycle for limited, for drafting. So again, if you're in brokers, those are real handy to have.
Got a mythic rare.
Ooh, our mythic rare is the showcase Zayatora the Incinerator, which is 3 and the Riveteer's colors, green, red, and black. This is a 6/6 legendary creature, Demon Dragon. Sounds fun. It has flying, and at the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Zayatora the Incinerator deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you create 3 tokens. So that's pretty handy. I've been told off camera that that is worth $6.51, so very cool. Thank you.
Next is a Falcon Dude casting a spell, I'm pretty sure.
So we have another rare out of this one, since we had a rare in the showcase foil. So we've got Ledger Shredder. This is 1 in a blue for a 1/3 bird advisor creature with flying. And it says, whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives. And just for reminder, connive means you draw a card, then discard a card, and if you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature.
Okay, kind of mad at him, because it kind of looks like he's shredding a bunch of books.
Yeah, we don't want to burn books, do we? It's ledgers though, so he's getting rid of the like pay books. So if they've been selling illegal stuff or whatever, they want to get rid of it. Okay.
That one's worth $7.71.
That card's worth $7.71. So
That one's
so
worth
far
more
so
than a
good.
mythic rare.
Yeah, those two, that one pack. If we had just bought that booster pack for $5, it'd be worth like $14 or something like that. What's our foil?
Sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers, a common foil, pretty cool. All right, you can go ahead and slide those out of the way. And I'll get our next one open. Everything sounding okay so far?
The fish.
All right. So first up, we have our token, and that is
Bob the fish.
Bob the fish. All the fish are named Bob.
Yep. That's the rule.
Is it because they're fish and they kind of bob?
No, that was the first
Just
name
like
that
that,
came
Bob.
to my name.
Very cool.
Mind.
Okay. Okay, so we have a showcase of the common dual lands from this set. This is, what was it?
Racer's ring.
Racer's Ring. So the red and green, and then later on you can pay 2 red and green and tap and sacrifice it to draw a card. So cool card in limited especially, and those frames are super cool. I like the land frames for this set. What else?
We got another fancy border, except it's not golden, and it's pay X and the Cabarati.
Ah, good. You can go read the card. Probably Rocco.
Rocco Cabarati
Cater.
When Rocco Cabarati Cater enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you may search your library for a creature with a card with mana value X or less. Put it into battlefield, then shuffle. What do you know? What is X?
So X or less, X is whatever you paid for it. So you pay, 3 and the Cabaretti colors, and then you can go search for a card whose mana value is 3 or less, and you can put it onto the battlefield and then shuffle. So not a bad card at all. 3/1 legendary creature Elf Druid for that one. Okay. Ooh. So this one is from the Commander set that goes along with this. So there's 5 Commander decks, 1 for each family, and the cards that are exclusive to the Commander ones and only legal in Commander have that set symbol next to them. So I'm gonna hold this up so the glare's off it. You can check it out. This is a mythic rare, Benny Brack's Zoologist. It is for 3 and a white, a 3/2 legendary creature Elf Druid, and he has Convoke, which, as a reminder, your creatures can help pay for this spell. Each creature you tap while casting a spell pays for 1 or more of the mana of that creature's color. So if you tap 1, white creature, a little 1/1 white token or something, it can help pay for that white cost on there. And then at the beginning of each end step, if you created a token this turn, draw a card.
No matter what kind of magic, you can always find a new zoologist.
How much is that one worth, babe?
$14.47.
$14 for that one. So we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Okay. What's our rare?
We keep getting mythics and rares.
So this is the Mysterious Limousine. And this is the same card I read earlier, so I'm not going to read it again. But this is the normal art for the set.
And then our foil is a broker, Dapper Shieldmate.
Dapper Shieldmate. So not terribly bad in in limited, but not one of our favorite cards so far. So our token is a 1/1 Citizen. Cool.
We also got a very mad-looking rhino.
Very angry rhino. Ooh.
A fancy full.
Yeah, nice full art swamp. The full arts for this set are awesome. Are really, really fantastic. We're big fans. Okay. We got a showcase, and it's a common showcase. Nothing terribly exciting.
Glamorous Outlaw.
Glamorous Outlaw. It's another one of those that helps you kind of fix your land. So pretty cool.
So,
And our rare.
Imitation.
Soul of Emancipation is 4 and brokers, so green, white, blue, for a 5/7 creature avatar, so 7 mana for a 5/7 avatar. With upside here, when Soul of Emancipation enters the battlefield, destroy up to 3 target non-land permanents. For each of those permanents, its controller creates a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying. So you probably don't want to destroy your opponent's creatures, because then they're going to end up with 3/3 angels, and at least at limited, that's not going to be very good. But if you're playing a token deck, you can kill 3 of your 1/1s and get 3/3 flyers out of them. So not too bad, not too bad. Okay, what's next?
And then we got an uncommon. Unlucky Witness.
Okay, how much was that one? Soul of Emancipation.
12 cents.
12 cents.
Okay, I just want to read this because I think it's funny. The guard took a midnight shift to earn a promotion. Unfortunately, so did the assassin.
Very good. You can move that one. I was scared.
Now you must smell it. If you do that, then you also must smell
Oh,
it.
you have to. Okay.
Yes, that is the rule.
Sorry, I didn't catch that earlier. There you go. All right. We got a Rhino token. Yeah.
Right.
Rhino Warrior 4/4. So he's a chonky boy.
Gonna name him Larry.
Larry. Like her grandfather, who's not a rhino.
I don't know why.
Go ahead.
It just made a big laugh.
Okay, so we do have a showcase card. I think all the set boosters come with a showcase card. So this one is an uncommon, and it is Carmella Glamour Thief. Pretty cool. And then a common showcase, which is the Obscura version of the mana fixing creatures, 4/4 creatures.
And then we got
Our rare is Void Rend. I actually just sold one of these today on TCG Player.
how much does it cost, Dad?
It's like $1. It's not anything exciting, I don't think. Obscura colors. For a rare instant, this spell can't be countered, and you destroy target non-land permanent. You want to confirm that price for me?
$1.99.
$1.99, which is probably why mine sold, because I think I had it listed for like $125 or something. So it's gone up a little bit. I need to check my prices apparently. Okay, and then a foil uncommon, Security Rocks. Big old Rhino Warrior. That's a 5/4. He's an even chonkier boy.
I think it's funny how there's this like giant Rhino Warrior dude next to this like tiny woman.
Yeah, well, you gotta have security.
Yeah.
You can slide that off. She's probably some kind of celebrity.
Yeah.
All right, we got a showcase of the Sparrow's Adjudicators again. And a Cabaret Charm. Nice handy charm there in the showcase border. And our rare is Fleetfoot Dancer. This is 1 in Cabaret colors, red, green, white, for a 4/4 elf druid with trample, lifelink, and haste. So not bad. 4/4 with all 4 of those abilities. That's pretty handy.
I can't tell if she's dancing because her feet are on fire. She's dancing to make her feet on fire.
I don't know. That's good. That's a good question. Right, and a foil. That's really pretty. And what's that?
Double-sided.
Oh, we got a card from the list. It's not double-sided. It's just it has a different frame because it's a. So this is a lesson card from Strixhaven. Confront the Past, which is X and a black, and you choose one. Return target Planeswalker card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, or remove twice X loyalty counters from target Planeswalker and opponent controls. So this was Liliana confronting her own past. You can see she's as Professor Onyx there, and then in the mirror it looks like the old school Liliana.
Oh, so
That's pretty
it's proving the theory that she was Liliana. Can I smell this stuff? I kind of like the smell of new cars.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, that art is beautiful. Here you go.
Citizen.
Another citizen. And then this is a planes, is that right? One of the full art planes arts.
I think it's funny that you keep getting mad at me about spoilers and then you spoil the card before I put it on the camera.
This artist is Electrodeco, which is
Sorry to
makes
whoever
sense
made
since
this
it is
if we
a
say it wrong.
Art Deco set. It's a planes, a full art planes.
I like to use the art cards, the full art cards for my lands. It's fun. All right, and we got Rocco again for one of the uncommon showcase, and then another dual land in the fancy border. This is the Skyship Towers, the common dual land.
Bridge.
Sky Bridge Towers, sorry, thank you. All right, what's our rare here? This is one of our tri-lands, so this is going to be worth a few bucks. This is Zayatora's Proving Ground in the just the normal frame. It's not the fancy ones. The fancy ones are worth a little bit more. But this is a rare land. It taps for the Riveteers colors, and it enters the battlefield tapped and has cycling 3, which is really handy to have in a deck, so that if you draw a land and you don't need it, you can at least dump it and get a card. How much is that one worth?
$8.
$8. So definitely going in the store. What?
And then our foil is Ruffinius Guidance, Enchantment Aura, Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. You may cast Ruffinius Guidance from your graveyard, paying 2 or more, rather than paying its mana cost.
All right.
Okay. If I had this in real life, this is what I would always do. I would set up a tent, and I would pretend to see people's future, and I would say, "In your future, I see you gaining power," and then I would give them the power so that they
Self-fulfilling prophecy there. Yeah.
Side note. That card, Ruffini's Guidance, looks a lot like Idris Elba's character from Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's funny.
Can't remember her name.
You do remember.
You mean from
this.
Thor?
Yes.
Yeah. So it looks like it was the. No, I don't. He's the guy with the sword that they always holler at to. We're gonna look it up because it's gonna drive me crazy, and then I'll randomly shout out the name later on. You wanna move those? Scourge took his place in Thor Ragnarok.
No.
Heimdall, that's who it is. Ancient Greek, or Norse, I should say, Norse mythological character.
Yes.
Yeah, got the sword. Okay, ready for your pack now?
Yeah.
All right. Brazen Upstart, uncommon in the showcase border, and our rare here.
Gala Greeters.
Gala Greeters. So this is one of the arts for that. We also had an alternate art version that was the box toppers for the set booster boxes. This guy is 1 and a green for a 1/1 creature elf druid with Alliance, which is just a reminder thing that says whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. You can either put a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters, create a tap treasure token, or you gain 2 life. Pretty cool.
I'm sure I had that in one of my in the deck once. Or a card at least like that.
We got a foil Botanical Plaza. So a nice little pretty foil thing there. And then we got a card from the list, which
Midnight Clock.
is Midnight Clock, which is from Throne of Eldraine. Yeah, and it's the Midnight Clock from Cinderella.
You tap and add 1, and then you pay 2 and 1, and put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. At the beginning of each uptake, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. When the 12-hour counter is put on midnight clock, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library and draw 7 cards. Exile midnight clock.
Yep. So at midnight, everything has to go away. That worth anything?
41 cents.
41 cents.
You know what's
Not a very
really
exciting
cool
card.
though? If whenever you did that, all vehicle cards on the play mat turned into pumpkins.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. That's a good idea. Turn into pumpkins, or yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. All right, our showcase is the Obscura charm. So we pulled a bunch of those showcase charms. Those are going in commander decks. So I am happy about having the showcase versions. And a rare is Rabble Rousing. So this is 4 and a white for an enchantment. This is one of the Hideaway cycle enchantments from this set. So it has Hideaway 5, and as a reminder, Hideaway is when this enchantment enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest in the bottom in a random order. And of course, in actual play, we normally stick that exiled one underneath this because it has a condition that will let us play that. So this enchantment says, whenever you attack with 1 or more creatures, create that many 1/1 green and white citizen creature tokens. Then if you control 10 or more creatures, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So that's pretty cool. Really creating all those tokens is pretty handy.
It kind of looks like they mispronounced it. It'd be rebel rousing.
Rabble is a word as well. Rabble rousing is a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but if you hadn't said that, I would have forever thought that it was mispronounced.
Yeah. Right, and a foil
Dapper
Shieldmate. We already got a foil Dapper Shieldmate. If anybody's looking for a set of foil Dapper Shieldmates, let us know, because we apparently have a bunch. All right.
I have 2.
What was the value for that rare?
127.
127, and that brings our value for our rares out of this box up to
43.23.
43.23, which is pretty good. Even if we had paid market price for this, it's about $41.99 for these. We could sell all the rares and keep all the other cards, and we'll have made our money back, which is not too shabby. So if you're somebody that likes to collect or do something like that, so far it seems like this set has been doing pretty well. I know I'm a fan of the gameplay and playing limited with this set so far. I haven't gotten too much into standard with the new rotation, but I'm going to have some time in the next few weeks to play a little bit, so I'm excited about that. We've also got a couple of the new commander decks that we're going to be checking out, doing a little bit more gameplay. We've been doing a lot of pack openings here at the beginning. We do have some gameplay stuff coming up. I know we're planning on playing Marvel Flux, playing our pre-release kits that we opened a little while ago. We're going to check out some of the new commander decks, maybe even play a little bit of standard Magic, stuff like that.
So we are also thinking about doing a little bit of streaming of some Magic Arena stuff. I was going to see if Lauren would do a draft with me on Arena, so we can kind of talk through what we're picking and teach her a little bit about how to draft, and maybe somebody else will enjoy that as well.
If you have any packs you would like us to open, or any games you would like us to play, just comment down below and
Tell us what your favorite card was down in the bottom also. You can always, we love it when you comment on these. We will reach back out to you. We'll chat with you in the comments. We'd love to have a little bit of conversation with you about some of this stuff. Anything you want to see, like Lauren said, if you want us to open a specific pack or play a certain game or whatever, let us know and we will be happy to do that for you. In the meantime, if you have not already, please like the video. Please subscribe to our channel. That helps us out a lot. Share it with your friends. If you know of some kids or anybody that you want, you think would enjoy this content, share it with them, and we would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming to another Kraken Pack here on Smith Family Tabletop, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
goodbye.